Okay, I've got underneath Flair to see the bearing. I think that's it, isn't it? Over there. So this is the part that I need to get. There you go. It's Monday. I've got a week before I go off again, and she needs fixing because of that funny noise that was coming underneath the prop shaft mounting. I've got this spare part which I ordered. So take it to my mechanic, and he's also going to change, hopefully, the diaphragm in the carb to see if it improves matters going uphill. So we'll see what happens. Update on Flair and the prop mount. Well, I rang the mechanic this morning and he said it's the wrong one that was ordered, which I ordered from eBay, and they said it was the right one, but it's the wrong one. And luckily this mechanic is an old boy and he had a few bits and bobs lying around his workshop, so he managed to find a mount that fitted. Then he had a look at the central bearing joint, and there was absolutely no grease in there, no oil, no nothing. So he's lubricated it, and he said it's like driving fine now. And then I asked him to address the problem of it going uphill at 5 miles per hour. Told him to take it off to the biggest hill he could find and see what he thinks. And he was talking about the diaphragm in the VV carb, perhaps replacing that. So hopefully when that's all done, she will drive a lot faster. And hopefully on Thursday I get her back, because I've got to go away. I've got a real challenge coming my way. Flair is at the garage getting fixed. I don't know how much that's going to cost me. And then I'm going away on a week's holiday in North Wales with family, staying at a campsite. And I've actually just looked at my bank balance, and I've probably got 250 quid available. That's excluding my repair costs and everything for the van. So out of that 250, I've got to pay £100 for the fuel just to get there. Then there's 80 quid to pay for the campsite, and then I've got to come back. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I really don't. And that's the whole reason why I don't stay at campsites, because I'd rather spend that 20 quid on outdoor activities or eating out. I'm not going to be able to do any of that. So this is going to be really, really difficult. I'll somehow manage, because and thank God I'm meeting up with my cousins, and I'm sure he will pay for a bit of food and whatnot. But this is the whole reason why I do not plan things. I don't book into campsites or anything, because now I feel like I really have to go. Now, if I didn't have this deadline, I'll probably wait it out another week or two until I had a bit more funds available. But because I've booked and my cousins have booked, I have to go. And it's going to be at a real cost to me. But I'll do it, and we'll see what happens. Well, I'm off to go and get the van using Pixie. Yay! And he's trying to peek into the picture. Alright, got the Flair back, and the mechanic is just so sweet. He greased all the inside the bearing of the prop, the centre prop, and the actual prop mount that I'd ordered from eBay was the wrong part. But because he's old school, he's got loads of bits lying around, and he managed to put one on. And there's a leak in the automatic transmission, and on the mounting plates underneath, the screws weren't on, so there was, hopefully that's where all the oil was coming out from. But I need to keep an eye on that. And she is driving really well. There is no clanking going on anymore, and the steering is not vibrating as like it used to be. So hopefully, fingers crossed, she's going to be good for North Wales.